All right, good morning on a little walk here in Tampa. Rocket, you say hi? Rocket. He's busy, per usual. Hey guys, so here, it was just last night was October 31st, Halloween. I don't really celebrate Halloween. I've just done too much. I've seen too much about the darkness of Halloween and how it's something that Christians should not be celebrating. Now that's your own personal conviction between you and God. I would just research it a little bit. Look into that. It's actually very much a pagan holiday, and I'll just get off my soapbox a little bit here, but just slightly step up on it for a minute. It's just really dark. There's a lot of dark stuff that happens Halloween night. We as Christians need to stay prayed up. Definitely spiritual warfare going on. The Bible says we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against spiritual warfare, principalities, those type of things. And if you talk to some people that came out of like Satanism, they talk about Halloween, and they actually say, people have admitted, like, I can't believe Christians if they actually knew the truth, they wouldn't let their kids celebrate this, even just dressing up as, simple, oh, it's fun to dress up. I get it. It's totally fun to dress up. That's the fun part of it. But if you get to why you're doing it, the why, you're actually working for the other team there, or supporting the other team, I should say. And so it's just important. And I think right now in our world, the veil has been lifted, the spiritual veil, to where if you look at Hollywood, you look at movies, you look at all of that. Here, I said I wasn't getting on my soapbox, but here I am for a second. It's become more and more vile. Like, it's more obvious that we're in a battle of good versus evil, darkness versus light. Because if you look, just look, it's so blatant in the music and the Hollywood industry and the music industry, all of that, like, they are blaspheming God, and it's like becoming more obvious. Like, it used to be a little bit more subtle and like hidden. It's not so subtle and hidden anymore. It's like straight up, you see, like, the Illuminati type messaging, the upside down crosses, like the symbolism in all these videos. And if you go down the rabbit hole and do a little bit of study and listen to some of these things, you'll start seeing when they do these hand symbols, when they do these rituals and like music videos, people start explaining, like, this is them basically selling their soul and rebirthing into demonic forces and split personalities and all that stuff. And so usually if you see somebody make it really big and famous, somebody in their life has probably been sacrificed or died. That's another thing. So didn't know I was going to go on that tangent, but right now, I know this doesn't apply so much to you because we're at the end of March here, but as I'm filming this was it's November 1st here right now. So nice cool fall day here. Got some plans, headed over to Wisconsin for a few days to see the family, then out to Orange County. I'm gonna do some work at a restaurant. I work at a restaurant out there part-time, and I still have the job actually out there. I never quit. So I'm gonna go do that. That's the next steps in this. Continue to build my programs. That's basically in line with what we're doing. So guys, I wanted to real quick talk about this too, is as you get older, and I've noticed this about like seeing just women, they used to like have this like power over me, I felt like, or I gave them the power as far as putting them on a pedestal. Seeing pretty girls was just the motive everywhere we go. Now, of course, you want to be around pretty girls. It just makes the scenery, makes the whole vibe better as guys. I get that. But as you get older, and maybe this is our testosterone dropping or whatever, but that drive really starts going down. And it just almost becomes like easier to just not be driven to date, especially if you're disillusioned by today's dating world and you're just kind of fed up with it and just over it. I get it. But on top of that, like seeing these girls in these scantily clad, Halloween costumes and stuff like that going on. I didn't even go out really, besides go to a restaurant real quick to eat and then went home. But like you see that, and it's almost like you have those moments of it pulling you, but not like it used to be when we were in our 20s and 30s. It just feels like, I don't know, the chains have kind of fallen off. And again, maybe that's testosterone, maybe that's getting older, but just not letting them have that control and that power over you. to just draw you in through lust or through attraction. You know, attraction isn't always lust. Lust isn't always attraction. Well, lust can, you know, lust, those kind of go hand in hand sometimes, but you can be attracted without lusting. I'll put it that way. So all that is just kind of talking about where we are in our mid 40s here. And I've just noticed like heartburn goes up, testosterone goes down, and attraction just tends to kind of dissipate a little bit. You guys notice that at all? Just a thought. We'll talk more about this later.